We're a 25-bed critical access hospital. We were completely put out of operation by the rain event of October 2015.
2015, we had a rare occurrence, a rare flood, and it inundated every last square foot of the old building, the old facility we were in. Afterwards was calling in the right personnel to check for humidity levels, moisture levels for mold.
At that point, we had actually had to seal off 22 rooms. And with sealing off 22 rooms and the air quality still starting to diminish everywhere else, we decided we better go ahead and go to 0 census. So we asked DHEC to allow us to go to 0 census. They did, and they asked us for an evacuation that was orderly, which we did.
When this hospital closed, it was a huge problem for our community for that time that it was closed and had to send people up the road. But you definitely need a hospital here. I mean, it could be literally the matter of life or death sometimes.
We got a lot of rural areas, and a lot of places there are 20 miles away from the nearest hospital. And believe it or not, where this hospital sits now, you can pretty much come from any part of the county directly straight here.
Everybody says they have sick counties, but we truthfully have one of the sickest in the state. And you've got to have that hospital.
Expediency was one of the key elements for us. We had to have something in place as fast as we could. And we found Johnson Portables and loved their idea because it's a giant erector set. They came in and they started to construct, but of course the first thing we did was to sit down on paper with Brian Johnson and to design the hospital. So we actually designed it ourselves. And they said they could have it in place for us between 4 and 6 months, and they actually had it in place for us within 4 months.
Moving into this facility was a game changer for us.
Temporary hospital is really a full-service hospital. We're back to our full 25 beds. We offered every service that we offered before. We have 4 intensive care unit beds that are Swan-Ganz and fully monitor capable for very critically ill people.
The only thing that changed was the fact that we're in a temporary building. Of course, the patients love it. The community loves it because it's bright, white, shiny, clean. We still had the same level of Medicare patients, Medicaid patients, insured patients, and self-pay that we had before the storm. And we're able to bill accordingly in the same frame as we did before.
The temporary Johnson Portable Hospital solved a lot of problems. It basically restored us to full capacity. As a temporary solution, this is actually excellent.